What's up, guys? It's Ray and Michael from AchievementHunter.com, and Michael, this is Resident Evil. I don't have the title.
Revelations.
Good save.
Got
Good
it.
save.
Got
Revelations. We're recording this before we actually have the game. The demo's out though. Demo's
Yeah,
a lot of fun.
I don't know. I haven't played it yet. But
Now,
I downloaded it.
If you remember, we did This Is for Resident Evil 6. Pretty optimistic about that game.
Yeah.
Upon further review, that game is poo-poo.
Yeah, game's
Not
a little
fan.
smelly.
So we're gonna pretend that game never existed.
I think that's what Capcom did. Thus, the port of Resident Evil Revelations.
Capcom's like, all right, that game didn't exist. Hey,
Yeah.
remember this game? So
remember
this
that
is,
good one?
This is a remake of a DS game, which is something I never thought I'd see.
Yeah, well, it's more of a port because
port,
I mean,
I
it's
should
only
say,
it's
yeah.
only like a year old. Came out January 2012.
Oh, is that true?
Yeah.
One of the better 3DS games.
Yeah, and I think pretty much I think the assumption is Capcom was like, well, everybody hated 6, and everybody loved this one for the 3DS. Let's
here's
fucking
this
put
one.
this on the console, and I'm fine with that.
I don't know if you remember when the game came out. There was a whole thing that
About the giraffe sucking its dick,
the what?
the chick sucking.
No,
the
no,
giraffe's dick.
not Resident Evil 6.
Oh.
That's all true. With Resident Evil Revelations, they misspelled Revelations on the spine.
Oh yeah. I
So
heard
it's
about
like, all right.
Yeah, like the first batch of games, apparently it's misspelled.
It was
and they're like,
misspelled.
fuck it.
That's the worst part of the game is the misspelling because
Yeah.
that game is really, really good.
That's cool.
So yeah, so you play. This takes place between Resident Evil 4 and 5, and you play as Jill and some other dude who's exclusive to this game, just
yeah?
like Sheva was.
Do you
for 5.
play Chris at all? I know he's in
He's
it.
in the game, but you don't play him in the demo.
Okay.
You play as Jill, and you're looking for Chris.
All right.
But yeah, classic Resident Evil game. It looks like they also added a scanner thing called the Genesis. Unfortunately, it's not a Sega Genesis. You're not holding it up, and it acts like the scanner
the
in
Prime Vision?
Metroid Prime.
Yep.
Yeah, you use it to find hidden items, and you could scan enemies. And when you when the scanner reaches 100 for that enemy, I guess you get a free green herb.
Is that like
So that's kinda
fucking?
cool.
That's kind of like BioShock with the camera.
Yeah,
How you,
exactly,
like, get
exactly
upgrades
like that.
and shit.
Yeah. So it's pretty cool. I mean, I never played the DS version, like I said. I'm really excited to play this. I played the demo and had a good time with it. So, shall we move on to some achievements?
Fuck yeah.
The first 3 achievements are all the difficulty-based stuff: clear, casual, normal, and something called infernal, which I assume
It's probably
is like
easy, right?
yeah, it's casual.
Probably the easiest
It's super
one.
easy. I'm assuming that's taking the place of professional, which is kind of a bitch. Next, we're going to talk about are the scanning
Dumpster.
achievements. Scan 1 handprint, 15 handprints, and 30 handprints. I'm not sure if those are the new collectibles.
Right.
Because you can obviously scan enemies and stuff like that.
Scan them hands.
Scan the bloody hands.
Them
and then,
hands.
fucking Mr. Mime. And next 2 achievements are kind of reminiscent of the last 2 groups. Clear the game in normal difficulty or above without dying once.
Shit.
Which I'm hoping if you fucking die, you can be like, ugh! And restore the checkpoint, and it still counts. And then the last achievement for scanning is scan all enemy types, which I'm sure there's an assortment of.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's any actual zombies.
There's probably some goobers, some
I'm a goofy
globs.
goober,
There's
right?
probably some fucking El Gigantes. Probably not, actually. Because it all takes place on a boat, right?
The demo took place on a boat. I'm
pretty
not sure
sure
if the whole thing takes
I'm
place on a boat.
pretty sure the whole game's on a boat.
So if an El Gigante was on the boat,
That'd be
it'd probably
crazy.
sink. That'd be unrealistic.
Maybe that's what the the Titanic hit. It wasn't an
El
iceberg.
Gigante.
It was an El Gigante just,
Just
hanging
frozen,
out.
just hanging.
And you're just like, fuck, I froze my nuts off.
I'm just gonna hang out in the water.
Yeah.
And cool off.
Why you hit me?
Stop it.
Why
You're all
you
gonna
do
die.
this? Dude, stop the bullying, okay? People need to stand up for El Gigante rights.
Fuck. What's the name of the chick that's saying "My heart will go on"?
Celine Dion.
Do you think she was standing on top of his
Canadian.
head while while the ship was going down?
No, she was on his back with all like the Las Plagas.
Oh,
was coming
yeah,
out.
it was just Celine
She was
Dion.
stabbing it. She was stabbing it with a microphone.
Next to that's an image. Next 2 achievements we're going to talk about are living on the edge for 5 gamer score, which is stop an enemy bullet with your knife, which is reminiscent to the Resident Evil 5 achievement for
with
stopping a
the
bow.
arrow.
That achievement
An
was
arrow,
worth like
not the bow.
a crazy amount. No, he threw the bow at you. You had to block it.
Yeah, I think it was like 50.
It's like 50 or 75,
Something.
something ridiculous. This one's only 5. And then the pool is open for swimming in the solarium. Now, this is, I think it's the first Resident Evil game where you can actually swim. I'm not sure if you can swim in any other ones. It's the only one I can think of. Now,
don't
assuming
remember.
you can actually swim, and that's some kind of weird
I know in
fucking
Resident
event.
Evil, in the original, you were very incapable of swimming, so you had to push boxes in the water
Yes.
to walk across the boxes.
Which is always great. Love the
right.
box
I
puzzles.
did like stabbing the shit out of the sharks, though, after I drained the water,
Yeah.
because they'd flop
You could
around like
avoid that
assholes.
boss fight, right? The shark one? Or was that mandatory?
No, I mean, if you drain the water, they're just fucked. They're just flopping
okay.
around. You have to go down there. You can avoid the fucking plant boss fight. I forget what it's called. If you make the V-jolt.
Oh,
If
right.
you don't make it, you just gotta fucking run in there and glack it. Like, Chris has to fight it.
He has
Because
no
he's
choice.
too dumb. He's too stupid to mix the chemicals.
Yeah, but he can take more hits and carry more stuff.
No, he can carry less stuff. He can take more hits,
Oh,
but
right.
he only
Yeah,
has 6
that's
slots.
right. That's right.
Jill's like,
That's
I got
the-
slots for days!
But 3 hits and I'm in danger.
Yeah.
I got it. Next to your achievements are the enemy
history
achievements.
lesson
A package deal for 5 gamer score, die another day for 10 gamer score, and rockets are for losers for 20 gamer score. Those are all the enemy stuff, crazy enemies and all that unique stuff. So
crazy guys.
Those crazy
Wild
guys.
and crazy guys.
Looking at the achievements, there's no mention of zombies, and in the demo there was no zombies. So I'm kind of concerned there are no zombies.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like in 4, they were the
Las Plagas.
The Las Plagas, and then 5 they were the same thing more or less.
Yeah, it was like Las Plagas fucking version 2.
Yeah, in Africa.
2.0.
Remember that game came out? People were like really mad. It's like, oh, white guy killing black people.
Yeah,
It's like,
people
why
are
you have to
upset
look at it
about
that way? They're zombified.
Yeah.
People always play the race card. Now the next the next few achievements are in raid mode, which I think is kind of like a play on mercenaries, which I really didn't play much of because I was terrible at.
Yeah.
But it was kind of like a endurance kind of thing. This one I think it's more like an objective based thing.
I don't remember. I'm going back here.
Yeah.
I don't remember people being up in arms in the first one about all the white people that got shot in the mansion.
Well,
You know, it's like, why they gotta kill
white
white
on white
people?
crime. That's all right.
bullshit. Wesker, why are you killing whiteys?
Is Wesker still around, or did you kill him in 5?
I think he's
Was he
finally
in 6?
dead. No, his fucking son was in 6.
That's right.
The kid.
Fucking Jake.
Yeah.
I'm Jake
That
Wesker.
character
My
sucks
daddy.
dick. No, Jake Moeller. Doesn't even have the
Oh,
same
that's
fucking
right.
name. Bullshit. It's
so
crazy.
stupid.
It's all over the place. Wesker became like a super god. It was kind of it went off the rails.
How'd
a
you
bit.
kill him? He was in a volcano. You shot him with an RPG. Or some
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. He ended up melting in a volcano. Spoiler
And that's how
alert,
Resident
if
Evil
you haven't
5
played
ended.
5. Yeah.
And then I'm like,
That was a cunt on the hardest difficulty. Fighting Wesker.
yeah. And then you had to fight Jill too. She had the thing on her chest. You had to like rip it
Yeah,
off.
she had
That
to
was an
like fucking
achievement.
shoot her titties.
Yeah. Breast cancer. You're getting rid of breast cancer.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, these achievements we were talking about before. Clear all the stages in raid mode on Chasm or Chasm. I don't know what to say. Chasm. Jesus Christ, I'm retarded. It's not even an E there. On Chasm, Trench, and Abyss with an S rank. So there's a ranking system in this raid mode.
Now there's co-op in raid. Yes.
Yeah. The story is single player. And
As it
the
should be.
raid mode is online co-op only, and like
Really?
split, no split screen, but like system link and all that.
Gotcha.
Next to your achievements are the kind of like the longer ones. Reach player level 50 in raid, clear all stages, and oh no, I didn't change that one. Ugh! But you can tell by the fucking
Right.
the
Whatever it
thing.
says right now, that's what you need to get.
It's
raid
kill
and change the text.
kill 10,000 enemies, which
Okay,
seems like
there
a
you go.
lot for raid mode.
That does.
Unless they're like full.
Unless
of them.
there's like 1,000 enemies a game, then I'm fine
Then
with that.
yeah, well, you know. And inflict 100,000 points of damage to an enemy in one hit, which
Oh, shit.
seems kind of absurd. Can you even do that much damage in like RPGs? I know in Final Fantasy it's 9999.
In some Final Fantasies, they get crazy with it, and it's 99,999.
Mhm.
It's just, God forbid you go over that next like digit, then they're like, nah, that's not allowed.
That's how you break the game.
But here's what you do, Ray. Right? Like if it is 9999 in Final Fantasy 7, you get not Omni Slash. You get fucking. There's a move. I can't remember
Is
what
it
it's
Omni
called.
Slash? I thought
No,
it
Omni
was that.
Slash is a limit break.
Oh.
There's a move like double cut or some shit where you get to hit twice, and then you can get like quad cut. So you hit someone 4 times. So you can actually deal about 40,000 damage.
But it's still only
minus 4.
Gotcha.
You
Gotcha.
know.
Makes sense. Because you can't have that extra digit.
It'll break the game, Ray.
It will. And the last 2 achievements we're going to talk about are Legendary Find and Legends Are Made Not Born, which is to obtain
Is that
a
Mewtwo,
rare
or-
weapon and, yeah, obtain all super rare weapons. So apparently there are
Shit.
rare weapons in raid mode.
I wonder if any of that carries over. Like, if you do you know if you can unlock shit like for raid mode like that goes to single player? Or?
I don't know, but I think the game would be broken if Jill had like some super rare weapon in the beginning of the game.
Yeah, but I mean, it'd be cool though. Maybe even have to beat the game first, because like
Yeah.
that's one of my favorite thing about Resident Evil 4 is there's like so many like extra weapons you can
Chicago
unlock and
typewriter,
shit. And the
Infinite Rockets.
in the PlayStation version that came out after the GameCube, and then it was also in the Xbox Live remake. They put the fucking laser in. That shit was cool as hell.
Oh yeah.
The hand cannon for beating mercenaries. It was like
Which,
supposed to be Barry's gun.
Yeah.
And it was like 17
Barry.
feet long. Barry, no!
The hand
You're
cannon is just
almost
like a-
Jill sandwich.
It's just a magnum, right?
Yeah.
That
It's
does
a
ups-
magnum that's like 2 feet long.
Just a fucking hand cannon.
Yeah.
Is Barry still alive in the cannon, or
Yeah.
he died?
No, he's
Where's
still
Barry's
trucking.
game? Can Resident Evil 7 just be about
Seriously,
Barry?
where is Barry? Why has Barry never been a playable character
Resident Evil
yet?
7 right now,
Besides
all about
like
Barry.
mercenaries, I think. I mean, maybe in like an extra mode.
That shit doesn't
I want a
count.
Barry DLC at the fucking least, right?
Make it happen, Capcom, next game. But that's Resident Evil Revelations. We're very excited for it. Just because it's not Resident Evil 6, it's already a better game.
I'm gonna fucking play it. I'm gonna take my pants off. It's
Do
gonna
it.
be great.
All right, so we're excited, and Jill Sandwich.